this high up, and we'll see if he can maintain it or get even further, as he is going to be going up against Boomie. Boomie over to this Diana. Not overly surprising. This is kind of the character that Boomie is known for. On the other side, Simba with his Koji. We've been seeing quite a few Kojis as of this Winter Championship.
Yep, we've seen a lot of Bo as well.
For sure.
So people going to Koji is in the kind of Bo playscape. Koji was probably the most meta pick for any of the Bo characters. Definitely more meta than Ember, though we've seen a few Embers.
You don't see a lot of Kaya.
Yeah, definitely. There were like a couple people at like Winter Championship last year that like saw Tiffany do really well with Kaya and saw Blue do really well with Kaya, so they started picking up Kaya. But that has kind of since ceased. Haven't seen
no Azoth.
Any Kaya today. Yeah, very rarely Azoth. We see a little bit Diana. These are kind of the two most meta Bo legends.
And each of them showing off the other weapons. Simba with the sword, Boomie showing off the blasters. And Simba actually getting the better of Boomie just a little bit, getting that damage advantage over him. But Boomie not able to keep Simba from coming up, able to touch down onto that soft platform, looking for the dare. Boomie goes for the ground pound. Both of them just putting this pressure on top of each other, but there's the downlight into the neutral signature from Boomie on this Diana with the bow, getting the kill onto Simba.
And an immediate clapback comeback from Simba. Dead even so far. And I love that even though there isn't like a Born skin in the game or any esports skins in the game, he's still using basically the Born colors on that skin.
Yeah, you got to rep the org whenever possible. Simba looking clean with this blue Shinsekai Koji. Oh, goes for the downlight neutral light, but was a little bit too far forward, not able to pick up that neutral light onto Boomie. Oh, good movement around the ground pound. Recognized that Boomie was going to go for that wake up ground pound. Just steps to the side, then punishes with the sideline.
Being very careful going in with the side signature. Gets punished, but doesn't fall prey to that side signature from Boomie that often has some weird pickup. Like, you can pick up somebody behind you fairly regularly. We see Boomie do that a lot. We see regular Dianas do that quite a bit. That signature is, like, super good for picking up at goofy angles.
It covers a lot of Diana's body, and it moves her forward, which makes it very tricky to move her around, but Simba very intelligently getting past it. There's the downlight into the recovery for the kill onto Boomie. Simba going to try to hold on to this stock, not let Boomie get that clapback that Simba was able to get on the first stocks.
It would take a fair bit of damage at this point. Like, he's at the latter stages of Orange, but it's not going to be a unarmed side heavy that'll take away the stock. Even that down signature, because it bounced him off the stage. That one will kill, though.
Yes. Over the corner, like you said, doesn't have to worry about bouncing off the stage. On the stage, I think it eats about 20% of that movement, but off stage, don't have to worry about that. Simba needs to find that weapon. Ends up eating the downlight into the neutral light from Boomie.
And
they're juggling, looking for the recovery. So close, but Simba able to dance around it.
The lead that Simba built up is already gone. He's looking to build it up with his bow play, which has been solid so far. Oh, what a beautiful pickup from Boomie. Simba's still staying alive. You see him dodging back and forth, going left and right, trying to get away from those juggling nairs that are just going to put a little bit more damage. He has the sword in his hand. Going to go for the ground pound. He's got to be really careful. He's going to get away from that dare. Simba going back to the middle stage, but he's going to get picked up in that recovery from Boomie, and Boomie's going to go up in game one.
I don't know if you caught it, because that was quick. Simba's ready to go right on into game two. 3 damage difference.
I was wondering, because I saw Simba's damage of 537, and I was just about to look at the other damage when they went straight into it.
It was incredibly close between the two of them. Boomie just able to pick up that low to the stage recovery from the finisher. There you see it right there. But we're going to go right on into game 2. No map changes either. Simba just wanting to get the run back. Good dodge
gets the 3-hit. Ooh, Simba with a nice 3-hit of his own. It's not going to have quite the damage output that blasters will, but it's very close.
Uh-oh, Simba running out of jumps, does get the wall touch, sticking around.
Patient. Yeah, he's very patient on the way he wants to recover back to the platform. He's taken a little bit of damage. Like, he hasn't been in any huge, terrible situations. You're not going to find gun gimps in early health very often, because other than the ground pound, you don't have any huge spiking moves. Oh, yeah, there it is. Stuck around just a little bit too long.
I think he floated a little bit lower than he was expecting. That recovery didn't quite get him the wall touch that he was looking for. And at that point, he was just really running out of options. Boomie able to take that first stock pretty cleanly. And a lot of that is due to the fact that Simba really wanted it. But Simba is going to get it with the bow ground pound.
That's what happens when you throw out a bow ground pound and your opponent isn't orange. Very high likelihood they're going to take the stock. Simba does it. Boomie's off of the weapon for just a little bit. Seeing Simba put out some solid damage. Coming in with the sword. Nice recovery. Doesn't get the nair. Lands back on the platform. Takes double side lights into the side air. Simba getting closer and closer to kill percent. Just procced into red. That falling side air from Boomie. Gunside Air does have a little bit more force now, so it's a little bit more of a kill move.
Side sig comes out from Boomie. Simba takes the opportunity to come back up, but again, he's going off stage, going unarmed against Boomie. Really wants to just keep this threat on top of Boomie whenever possible.
Simba again on the edge. Almost gets the gravity cancel Neutralite. He's got to be really careful, though. That will kill. It's not often that you see a bow Neutralite kill.
Takes quite a bit of damage for that Neutralite to kill. Usually, you'll see players go for the recovery in that situation, but Boomie...
Or even a Nair.
Yeah, a Nair will sometimes work as well. But Boomie just really staying with that Neutralite. Now he's back to the blasters for the damage build-up. Yeah, he's going to be sticking with it. Simba underneath does get that recovery, but he needs more damage onto Boomie before he can look for that kill option. Oh.
The weapons. Yeah, the weapons are definitely going in favor of Boomie right now, and he is putting a tremendous amount of damage out. He is more than a full stock ahead of Simba at this point, and what was going pretty even has really gone in Boomie's favor. He is already up a game. Nice spot dodge.
Weapon toss does interrupt the neutral. Sig goes for the down sig, is able to protect himself with a neutral. Like Boomie almost catches him off that wall bounce. That would have been dirty.
Oh, just barely. That neutral signature does step you forward just a frog's hair worth, so he wasn't able to pick up that unarmed neutral heavy. Okay. Nice down air. That will kill, but Simba's got some room to make up.
He's more or less one good hit away from death. Boomie could have the opportunity, but Simba's got this Koji. He's got the pressure. Nice weapon toss into the pickup neutral light. Oh, can't pick up the recovery, but the neutral air. Not going to kill for Boomie. Might just go for another neutral light for the kill. Nice.
That will kill, and that's going to be it. Boomie now up 2-0 in this set so far. Dude, I love that. The take a picture taunt when it has like the little stand and you go in it. I love that.
Is it team taunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty sweet. Have not yet seen them use it here. Might see him in twos tomorrow. But here we're seeing each of the stocks from Boomie. This one's that neutral light kill. And then I'm going to see that last one where he gets that neutral air right about here.
Yep, picking it up perfectly. Sending Simba off the top. Simba started out that game so well.
Yeah, he was looking really solid.
And he played really well in the game before. Obviously, you pointed out the 3 damage difference between those two. They were both last stock right at that point.
They're playing this whole set on this map. This is the only map that they care about. This is their proving grounds. The winner of this set gets to own this map for all of eternity, apparently. But Boomie with the weapon control. Simba, again, just being relegated to unarmed play.
Almost gets that, but Simba's able to space it enough that he doesn't get hit by that final swipe. Boomie is stuck without a weapon. A little bit of reverse of what we saw at the beginning of this game. Tries to go for the ground pound. Tries to go for the Hail Mary. Eats a boot. Oh! Beautifully timed from Boomie. Looking like a little bit like a classic Noel there. He was the one who really started doing that with the unarmed kit on the edge. Then it kind of caught on. We haven't seen that in quite a while. It does kind of cost a lot to do that. You have to burn your dodge in air. That unarmed downlight does not travel very far.
You have to 100% know that they are going to be traveling along that path and you're going to cut it off. And Boomie knew exactly where Simba was going to go and got a huge punish. Huge lead.
Oh!
Simba! How did still back up? Weapon toss. All right, Simba, you're good. Able to even it up.
I think they both pulled out of that ground pound at the exact same time. Like they were both going down like, okay, we're still going, we're still going. Oh, we got to get out of it.
Just the game of chicken that Simba barely manages to win. At that point, like if you're Boomie, you can't let go first because Simba wins.
Yep.
He gets the stock, he's going to hit that ground pound. You have to wait for Simba to let go. But Simba, on the other side, if he had committed too hard and ended up not being able to come back up safely, then he would have burned a stock just to get Boomie off of his first one. Really well played on both sides. Oh, going for it again. Nice weapon toss from Boomie.
That head bonk is going to be enough. And what, again, was looking so equal between these two players. That was a very early stock that Boomie was able to take away with an gun down air and then the weapon toss. Like such great usage on the edge, showing that guns can be scary on the edge to fight against.
Boomie's off stage with these blasters is definitely putting fear onto Simba. Simba underneath though. Gets the opportunity, goes for the recovery. Couldn't quite position for that neutral air, maybe a gravity cancel neutral signature. And so Boomie's going to hold on to the stock. This time the neutral signature connects, but it's still not enough. Boomie not quite in that kill percent. Oh, drops the recovery. Just a little bit too much movement on it.
Simba definitely doing a good job of evening this back up. Nice spot dodge. He cancels the spot dodge into the neutral light. Has Boomie basically in kill percent at this point. There's the side light. What's the follow-up going to be? Just goes for the spot dodge. Notices he doesn't have any punish opportunity.
Okay, the neutral air will kill for Simba, but I think we've seen this before where Boomie and Simba are about even, and then suddenly Boomie gets Simba off stage and wins out over Simba. At this point, I want to see Simba just play a little bit more neutral against Boomie, try to get the health advantage, then he can go for the offstage.
There's the weapon toss into the pickup neutral light. Simba definitely keeping himself in this. He needs a win here.
Recovery.
Oh, and that is going to be the kill, and a big 3-0 coming out for Boomie. Again, very, very close in damage, but this time Boomie had actually a pretty solid lead stock-wise and health-wise compared to Simba. But again, Simba's still guaranteed top 3 here. That is a huge spot for him to be in at this point. He's going to be going down into the loser's bracket, though, to fight against Costlix.
That's the replay of that.
That is such a clippable moment. Like, that is really interesting to watch and just see the similar mindset that both players had.